All right, so it's really hard for us to mirror the song. So please keep in mind we're doing everything with our dominant hand, which is our right hand. It's going to look opposite for you. So just keep that in mind to flip everything. So the beginning of the song for Jireh says, I've never been more loved than I am right now. So we're going to make like a question mark with our hand. I've never been more loved than I am right now. And it goes a little fast. If you can't fit the I in, that's fine. So we do, I've never been more loved than I am right now. The next part says, wasn't holding you up. So this is wasn't holding. And this is the same sign like in football when the referee calls holding. So wasn't holding you up. So there's nothing I could do to bring you down. Okay. Just pointed out I forgot a piece, so we'll do that again. There's nothing I could do to bring you down. That's right. So do is just, there's a few different ways to do, but we've done this one. It's like you're pinching something. Okay. We're trying to keep it consistent from song to song. So we've got, we'll do that part again. I've never been more loved than I am right now. Wasn't holding you up, so there's nothing I could do to bring you down. All right, next is it doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. So we've got doesn't, which we've done already, doesn't take a trophy. So a trophy is like you've got two telephones, hello, hello. You put them together, so your pinkies and your thumbs are together. You bring it from your chest and bring it out. It doesn't take a trophy to make. Now we've done make before. It's just like wise man builds, make or create. To make you proud. It's like you're zipping up your shirt with your thumb. And then it says it again. I'll never be more loved than I am right now. And then every time there's music playing, we're going to do this motion. It's like you have a little violin and you're playing it. Additionally, if there's a part of the song you've forgotten or you don't know or you don't want to do, you can do this. That's what we're going to do as we have different segments and parts. So anytime music is playing, even at the beginning of the song, this is what we're doing. This. All right, so for going through a storm, we're going to pull the storm down from our right to our left. Going through a storm, but I won't go down. I hear your voice. So for here, we're putting our hand up to our ear like we're trying to hear somebody, right? That makes sense. I hear your voice. You take the letter V in sign language and you bring it from your throat out of your mouth. I hear your voice. Now this part's a little tricky. So we've got carried in the rhythm of the wind. So it's all a similar kind of motion. You can kind of make it your own a little bit, but we're really trying to accomplish carried in the rhythm. So rhythm can be like this or like this, rhythm of the wind, right? So carried in the rhythm of the wind. To call. Now this is different. Our other song we did learn. We grabbed it from our palm and put it to our brain for learn. This is call, so you can do fist or hand open, but you're taking from the top of your fist and pulling it back. To call. To call me out. This is a sign for name, so he's calling us, like he's calling you by name. So to call me out. All right, so let's do that portion again. Going through the storm, but I won't go down. I hear your voice carried in the rhythm of the wind to call me out. The next is you would cross. So to cross, that's just like we're crossing the street. This is a street, left hand, right hand crosses it. You would cross an ocean so that I wouldn't drown. The main thing to accomplish there after ocean is drown. So if all you have time for is to do ocean and then drown, that's fine. But if you have time to fit in, so I wouldn't drown. So you would cross an, sorry, I'm not gonna sing it. You would cross an ocean, so I wouldn't drown. So we're doing, you've never been closer than you are right now. Let's do that one more time. You've never been closer than you are right now. Okay, then we go back into the hook again. You are Jireh. You are enough. So for Jireh, we're spelling it. J, you just make a hook. I, you're already right there. I is your pinky up. So you've already got your I. R, fingers crossed. E. Now E is different than A. E, your thumb is underneath. A, your thumb is on the side. So we're doing E and then H. So it's Jireh. You are enough. And we're going to spread that out. If you have a hard time with this, I know for my littlest guy, he's doing the J and going straight to the H. If he can fit an R in, that's good, but he's worried about the J and the H. But we can do J, R, H and forget the E. Or the word Jireh means provider. Provider is to flip your hands up and then make like a person, kind of flip your hands up and then make a straight lines down. Provider. So you could do that as well. All right, the next part is I will be content. So we say, I will be content in every circumstance. So circumstance, left pointer up. You're making a fist. Your fingers are facing forward. You're going to wrap them in a half circle around. Okay, in every circumstance. So we're starting here, we're finishing here. Let's do that part again. I will be content in every circumstance. And then it goes, Jireh, you are enough. And I believe the next part says, forever enough, always enough, more than enough. So if all you can get is the enough part, that's the most important part. But forever is this. I do this whenever I'm trying to tell my kids to keep going with something, or we're going to do it again. But this is forever. So forever enough, always enough, more than enough. And it does that again. Forever enough, always enough, more than enough. And then I think it says, Jireh, you are enough. And when we do these always enough, or forever enough, always enough, more than enough, we'll have one person do it first. So kind of how like the song leader and then the people echo. So someone will do that first and then the group will then repeat it. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so this part's probably going to be a solo part for whoever wants to learn this section. But it says, I don't want to forget, and you're going to pull that up, forget how I feel. And feel is you're just using your middle finger and you're touching your chest and pulling it out. How I feel right now. And next is on the mountaintop. Okay, so we just did, I don't want to forget how I feel right now. So we said, I don't want to forget how I feel right now. And then it's on the mountaintop. On the mountaintop, I can see, we've done this in another song, I can see so clearly. So it's like a burst of reality, like just cleared it up. See so clearly what it's all about. So we just make a circle around our hand. All right, so let's do that part again. I don't ever want to forget. I don't ever want to forget how I feel right now on the mountaintop. Got that? On the mountain top, I can see so clearly what it's all about. And that's the end of that solo. So then everyone else will come in on this next part of the stay by my side till the sun goes down. Okay, so then everybody comes in for stay by my side. And we're just going down our side. When the sun goes down. So we've already done that. We've done the sun rising and the sun setting. So we're just making like a sun, and it's going when the sun goes down. I don't want to forget how I feel right now is the next part again. So I don't want to forget how I feel right now. I forgot what it was. Silly. Right now. Okay. So I don't want to forget how I feel right now. And then whoever was doing that solo will sing, will not sing, but sign Jireh first. Jireh. And then they'll point up, and then the rest of the group will come in with the hook. Jireh, you are enough. Jireh, you are enough. I will be content in every circumstance. You are Jireh. You are enough. I skipped the word every. Sorry about that. So it's I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh, you are enough. So it runs through the hook twice. The Jireh, you are enough. Jireh, you are enough. And I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh, you are enough. And then it does the forever enough again. Forever enough, always enough, more than enough. Forever enough, always enough, more than enough. So the next part is, I'm already loved, I'm already chosen, I know who I am. So we do I'm already means it's behind me. I've already, it's in the past. I'm already loved, I'm already chosen. So for chosen, we're linking our two fingers together in a circle, and our other fingers are open. And we're taking it from our bottom right, and we're lifting it up to the left. So I'm already loved, I'm already chosen. I know who I am. I know what you've spoken. And it does it again. I'm already loved. And then it says, more than I can imagine. So for imagine, we taking our hang loose signs and we're just like putting it around our brains like, oh, I can't even imagine this. More than I can imagine. And then I think it says that is enough, but it might repeat that again. I'm already loved. I'm already chosen. I know who I am. I know what you've spoken. And then it'll say, that is enough. And I'll say that a couple times. That is enough. That is enough. And that's where we'll end on one of those. That is enough. And we'll just spread it out like that. So practice that a few times without the music, and then go back to one of the other videos and play it with the music. Don't watch the ladies doing the sign language in the other videos very much, because we did change it. We simplified it to match some of the other signs that we've already used in previous songs, or to match what the actual sign language says. Some of the motions that they were doing weren't quite the exact sign language, and sometimes the exact sign language was actually easier. So just watch this video, practice this in all the segments that you need to practice, and then go back and play the music and see what you can do with the music. And remember, any part that you're not signing, you're doing this. So if there's a solo part and just that person is doing that section, you'll be doing this. Everyone else will be doing this, okay?